Alright, so the quick little project that we're working on today is that we're going to be trying to recreate the classic RoboCop OCP Detroit Police helmet. Now, it originally is a hockey helmet to begin with, so we're not really stretching it too far by actually grabbing an actual helmet. Now, I couldn't find something that was what I actually needed, but this one should do for a pinch. So there's a bit of, there's some stickers all over it that I have to remove and whatnot. Yeah, there we go, stickers there. There's some on the back and there's one on the other side. I'm going to have to take this faceplate here that I have, the faceplate that's in there, and it's going to be attached to, anchored to the front here, and just slightly up and down, because they didn't open up all the way, so it's just going to be basic. So that's what I got to do. I just got to remove a little bit of the foam underneath here to get at the area where I'm going to be putting the actual anchors for the face shield. In the faceplate and whatnot, the headpiece out of the bag and all that. And so basically the only thing I'm going to be needing is the actual faceplate itself and the two little screws that holes onto the side of the helmet here. Now to remove the little forehead foam piece so that I can actually get into it and drill through. And so these knobs will unfortunately be on the outside, like about there. So I'm going to see if I can figure out if I can make these smaller somehow, or maybe go inside, and then I can replace the foam, and then the wearer won't have these plastic bits up against the side of their head. So that's that, and now to start drilling into that guy. It's a little bigger. Now I have to take care of that. Alright, well, now I see what I have to do. The hole's the right size and it's in the right position, so just gotta work at some other details of some foam inside there to get rid of it. Alright, so more in a second. So the nice thing is, it turns out the little pieces that were stuck inside there were actually just that. They were just stuck in. I was able to pop them right off, and now if I actually take the screws, they should be able to fit perfectly inside and give me that little bit of extra just to grip onto the actual bolts. So we're good for the next stage. So it looks like this turned out to be a little easier than I thought. I mean, it's not nearly what it should be, but for what it is, it's pretty good. It actually has a lifting up visor that almost comes up all the way. It goes down, and you know what? I'm just going to have to trim the actual plastic to make it more of a curve that the actual faceplate is, and then obviously I'm going to remove the film off of it. This also means I can get rid of these little pieces on the side that have little etchings on it of like warnings and whatnot. Then it's pretty much ready to go. So now I'm going to work on the ear flaps and hopefully get that done in a matter of moments. Alright, so I did some more adjustments here. I shortened the visor, cropped it down and all that. I put this little band on the top. It I'm going to see if I can cut another piece just to fit off the end here underneath this cap, which should give me enough room. Just drill a hole through it so that the screw comes through it and then right down. And so as it works, it comes up nicely. It's comes down to the face where it's supposed to, just shy of the chin, and there we go. So it's progress is coming along pretty well. I'm just about to work on the ear caps right now, and there are some more things that have to be actually entered into it. There's a little mic bits and all that. And looking at the pictures, I've noticed the whole entire back of the head is completely wrong. It's completely wrong construction and all that. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is now, and then come back to it afterwards. Again, this is just for the opening night of the new RoboCop, and it should be, like I said, good for now, and then I'll just come back at it and alter it for some other stuff, because it'll be a great throw together quickly costume. I mean, who doesn't like doing some RoboCop cosplay when you ever want? So just took some caps from bottles, from some jars that I had, and crudely, very, very crudely, just hot glued them into place where the circular discs go. I thought I had some bigger ones that I was able to make it too deep, but it was coming out too far, so there's supposed to be an extra little piece on top of it, but I'm just going to leave it for now, and that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, by gluing the piece on there, I've now no longer have a snap to put the strap on, but a little dangle last minute, probably chop it off. Alright, so I'm now about to do something extremely dumb and ill-fated. Probably not going to work out because of the situation I've put myself in, but hey, there we go. We're going to be using the spray paint and spray down, make this guy white, make this guy completely black, hopefully get rid of all the logos and whatnot, cover over the ear pieces and whatnot in black. And there we go. Drawback to the situation, it's currently minus 14 outside, so this is not going to be fun. So I was going to shoot some footage of me doing this, but you know what, it's going to be bad enough as it is, so I'll come back in with the progress in a moment. I'm not looking forward to this. Alright, so as expected, the black one actually turned out pretty good. You can still see the logo obviously still on its, there's some spots on the earpieces and all that, and you know what, the hot glue looks like a hot mess, so hey, whatever. But it did cover pretty well, so I'll probably just one more nice little coat and that should do it. On the other side, it really shows up as really dry in my apartment, and it's so staticky that there was all these hairs attached to it, and then when I peel them off, obviously it's come off and all that, and it definitely needs to have another coat for sure, maybe even a third one. So, but again, only about 5-6 minutes worth of work, not even that being outside, which is kind of nice. So, the kind of the neat thing is it looks a little like classic Tron slightly, actually. So you never know. I might just go from turning this into from TJ Laser into an actual classic Tron costume. So there we go. And so I'll do one more coat on this guy for sure, and definitely probably 2 on this. But you never know. The second coat might just grab it all. So there we go. So it looks like third time's a charm on the helmets. Well, for the second time's a charm, actually, for the black one. So it looks like it's nicely covered and all that. You can't see the logo, and still kind of speckled and all that. But you know what? For what I'm doing, it should be fine. Could always touch it up later if I still want it. The white definitely is going to need another coating because it's still very transparent. So hopefully shouldn't take too much longer, and then that helmet will be done as well. All right, so Alright, so after about an hour of doing some measurements and some cutting and all that sort of thing, I've got a bunch of these pieces. So what I've got is I've got a neck piece, back shoulder blades, obviously, because the shoulder blades go in the back. We got the front chest, and we got the, I guess, the abs. And then everything gets wrapped in material. You have to cut out the little strap holes to put the pads, the straps through to do the Velcro to attach to the back piece. And there you go. So alright, so here's what we got. We just came back from seeing the remake of RoboCop, and you know what? The costuming for the amount of time that I spent on it turned out to be fantastic. There are a couple things wrong with, for example, the helmet here. The actual visor piece here kept flopping up on me and all that, and the actual person that wore it, his head was a little too big for it, so he couldn't actually wear it, but we got some photos of him holding on to it. I had another friend, much smaller head, wore it and all that, so that was kind of cool. The tack vest worked perfectly. It was great. It was wasn't too encumbersome. We had to use some safety pins to keep it shut, so I'm gonna make a better little strap for it to be Velcro and all that. The one that I was really disappointed in was oh, one other thing while I say the earpiece on the side, well, on the other side, popped off as pretty much as soon as the guy put it on. So I got to figure out a way. Plus, it also looks really messy, all nasty and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to try and figure out how to redo that and add extra pieces. But I do like the look of the black helmet. The one I wasn't happy with was the focus. There we go. Was the TJ Laser helmet. Again, the actual TJ helmet laser is a big white fighter pilot helmet with the little black visor that you can't see the actual pilot's head and all that, face, I mean, sorry. So, you know what, it looked like a white hockey helmet. Plus, also disappointed that the paint scratched off so easily, so friggin' adhere to plastic, my ass. But again, it was what it was. But I'm going to file it down, sand it down, and then, you know what, I'm definitely going to be turning it into a Tron helmet, because it definitely screams Tron, especially in the white and all that. Fighter pilot helmet, you know what, I'm probably going to do the TJ Laser, because the rest of the costume worked out fine. I mean, I got my X-Wing pilot outfit. I had to make some holsters. I'm probably going to get a better gun. The one gun that I had, it was just quickly sprayed down little kids' blaster and all that. My Stargate Tech Vest, my X-Wing pilot gloves worked out great for what is some elbow pads I borrowed from John Callum and all that. So thanks for that, Johnny. And so this worked out fine for me. I mean, for what it was and all that. So it was good. It was a good night, the costuming was great, and the movie, you know what, wasn't so bad. And for more of that, you can check out, I did a movie review of it and all that. So I want to thank you for checking out all the length of this video that was shot over the past 2 days about making RoboCop costuming. So, till the next time I see ya, I'll see ya.